Alright, hi everyone. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Alright, got a couple of storms rolling through. That last severe thunderstorm warning was for Clay, Knuckles, Fillmore, Thayer. That goes until 7:15. Golf ball size hail. So, let's see, I'm going to have to do it this way. So this, that storm right there has golf ball size hail. So Bryant, just west of Tobias. And then this storm, moving into Lincoln, isn't severe yet, and I don't know if it's going to be. It looks like it lost a little oomph. But interesting. I'm going to zoom in on it here. Come here. There we go. Going right over the city of Lincoln. Directly over the city of Lincoln. What do you think of the new setup here? I kind of like this. Except I kind of want to move this camera over here. Don't mind me making some adjustments. There we go. Okay. See, there you go. Now you can see the Channel 8 logo. There you go. I like that. Okay, so storm rolling through capital city. Let's see how much lightning we got. There's some lightning. I'm going to pause this. So I think there's a baseball game going on. Salt Dogs. Coca-Cola, by the way, not a beer, which I could use right now. But 56 in normal, big drops. Good to know. I did get a report of some hail. What did he say? It was our engineer from Channel 8. What was that? Oh yeah. Let me see. Got a lot of things running on my computer. Let's see. Hail on the interstate in northeast Lincoln. So heads up on that. Thanks for going live. Sure, Ryan. Glad to help. Amazing the storm how it just appeared out of nowhere. Most storms do. They gotta come from somewhere. Another lightning bolt right there. So it looks like the heaviest rain right now is along O Street, the western half. So like 48th west. And then some hail over here. This is what our engineer was talking about. So northeast Lincoln and along Interstate 80, some small hail there. Looks like Lincoln northeast seeing some heavy rain. Southern half of Lincoln though, nothing yet. But it's headed that way. So, ooh, Bennett looks like it's. Don't need that. That was weird. What does that look like? I popped myself up in a weird way. Heavy rain at 70th and Adams. I know I meant like nothing was on radar for a while. Yeah, and it was, and it's probably the heat island effect going on. You get one little wave. All it takes when there's a lot of moisture, a lot of humidity, a lot of heat, all you need is one little push. And the heat island effect for in and around Lincoln, Omaha has the same thing where it just pulses up very, very quickly. It doesn't take as much. So where are we relative to the front? Is this the big show and then cool off? No, there's actually another wave moving through. These are just kind of pop-up thunderstorms. We've got another wave moving through. In fact, you know what? Let's state temperatures. Here's this is what it looks like out there. See, it's still hot everywhere. It's 90 in Shattern, 98 in Broken Bow, 93 in Lincoln, 85 in Hebron. So you cool down with the storms, but we still have a cold front to roll through. Let's zoom back into the Lincoln area. So severe thunderstorm warning here for, hang on. Oh, what did I do with it? There it is. Well, let's just do this. I can hear it raining here at the studio. Any hail potential? Yeah, any storm that gets going, hail potential is there, definitely. I've had reports in Omaha of golf ball to tennis ball size hail, tennis ball to baseball size hail in Fremont earlier. Hamilton County had golf ball to hen egg size hail. Golf ball size hail for Clay, Knuckles, Fillmore, and Thayer County until 7:15. That's what that warning is there right now. Not seeing any warning for the capital city yet, but a couple of spots there. Look at that. Ooh, that's moving. That Haymarket Park, boy. I hope that's. What time does that game start? At like 7? There's no way they're going to start on time. No way. So directly, you know what? I always have to, every time there's a storm directly over the city of Lincoln, I have to tweet about it so that certain people know that it's raining directly over the city of Lincoln. Retweet a few things here. Yeah, it's raining really good here in Southwest Lincoln. If you guys don't know where the studio is, we're like over by the state pen, Southwest Lincoln. Glad to hear it, Jill. Pea-size hail near northeast or North Star. Okay. Retweet a couple of things here. Yeah, it's it. West Lincoln seeing the heaviest rain, maybe some hail. Let's see. Do you know what the peak? Somebody asked me what the peak. Oh. Somebody's asked me what the peak heat index for Lincoln was this week. And from what I've seen, 118 degrees for the city of Lincoln was the hottest we got. Just retweeting a bunch of, if you guys, maybe I should try to figure out how to do this. I'd love to show you these pictures that I'm getting on my Twitter account right now. I'm just retweeting the heck out of them. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter and just kind of look at that. Ooh, there's a good one. In fact, I know what we could do. Let's take a look at some of these live cams that we have. Okay, that one. There's, yeah, raining pretty good in near the Allo Communications building. I want to look at this one right there. And I should probably close this down. Oh, that's cool. Wait till this one comes up. Look at that. That's awesome. Let me zoom around here a little bit. I'm going to look. Ooh, look at that. That's coming down. There's that one over by Bennett. My wife is texting me. Oh, look at that. And And then the tower gets in the way. If Engineer Chris is watching, I yell at him all the time about this tower being in the way. So yeah, there's some heavy rain. What's my wife telling me? Southeast Lincoln, 70th and near A. It's raining, but ooh, good rumble of thunder. But it hasn't even got the ground wet yet. Okay, so that's what it looks like in West Lincoln. Let's get back to this. And this is the radar sweeps. So Shickley getting hit hard right now. Let me see. Heavy downpour at 48th and Pioneers. Thank you, Nebraska man. You're welcome, Beth. Missed by a degree. Yeah, I live near Lincoln Southwest. 117. So, yeah, 118. And that was, I mean, just today, a couple hours ago. Cool. Boy, it's coming down. Sorry, I haven't had dinner, so Coca-Cola is my beverage for. I should tell my son, speaking of. My son always wants to know when I'm on, so I should let him know. There we go. Him and his friend like to talk to all you guys. Pea-size hail by Pioneers Park. Thank you, Jordan. I'm gonna zoom in to the Lincoln area. I mean, look at that, right over. It looks like a squid or something. Or, what is this? Looks like an evil fish or something. Wow, look at this. Hang on. Squidward. There you go. I like that. Squidward. I'm going to show you the camera again. This is incredible how heavy this rain is. Really coming down. Really coming down. Wow. Now, if you guys like this, I don't know if you're all subscribed or got a severe thunderstorm warning. Hang on. But it would really be really cool if you guys subscribed. Lancaster County. All right, I got to do a severe thunderstorm warning. Cut in. All right. Does include the city of Lincoln. Quarter-size hail. Central Lancaster County until 7:45. Why is that still showing this? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Just getting something set up here. Okay, and all right, so do this. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Or you can tune to channel 8. I'm going to be doing a cut-in real shortly. We will do just we're gonna do just graphics, but I'm gonna be on the bottom corner here. We're gonna do just graphics, but I'm gonna be on air like this. Let's do this. This goes until 7:45, so we may be on here for a little bit. We'll see. Ooh, I just heard hail hit. Yep, we're getting hail. Okay, go ahead. Yep. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins for Channel 8. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the city of Lincoln, and I'm in southwest Lincoln, and I can hear hail coming down outside right now. In fact, I'll zoom in into a different radar here, and you can see that the southwestern portion of the city of Lincoln is seeing some hail, and I'm going to have to talk louder because the hail's really coming down now in southwest Lincoln. We're over here by the state pen, and yep, there's actually here. Why don't you hand that over to me? I'm going to show you guys some hail that my co-workers have brought me. It looks like it's about the size of a nickel. Hang on, let me. So here we go. There's a hail right there, and we got a couple more. This is a little bit bigger, getting almost quarter-size hail in. Southwest Lincoln. So severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County, central Lancaster County until 7:45. The severe thunderstorm is located right smack dab over the city of Lincoln right now. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail a possibility with this storm. It looks like it's over Highway 77, Yankee Hill, South 27th, West South 27th, anywhere south and west of A. And so this storm is throwing down some pretty big hail, and you might be able to hear it over my microphone. If you can, I apologize. But severe thunderstorm warning in place until 7:45. So we'll be with you folks for until this moves out. But zoom out here a little bit, and you can see Bennett also seeing a fairly strong storm. But this is moving south and east. Looks like it just expanded a little bit now. You can zoom into a couple of different spots here. There's KLKN TV right there. We're right in the middle of it. And there's actually bigger, stronger returns coming around KLKN. South 27th just west of there on Old Cheney. Looks like South Street. And if you take down towards 77th, very strong storm. So large hail, damaging wind, a possibility with this storm as it moves to the south and east. I'll put this into a loop mode so you can see this formed quick. I mean, it was nothing an hour ago. This is a 1 hour loop. Notice there was nothing. I'm going to slow this down and bring this all the way back. There was nothing there 1 hour ago. And in 1 hour's time, it went severe with large hail and damaging winds very, very quickly. So here's the radar loop. It's headed south and east, so areas in this storm, in fact, I'll pause this right here, and this, let's see, it's moving southeast at 10 miles an hour. This thing is a slow-moving storm. So Yankee Hill at 7:06, Southwest High School at 7:18, Adams Elementary at 7:22, Cabot at 7:27, and Jamaica at 7:34. So there's not a whole lot in this specific areas, no towns anyway, because it's not going to be out of the city of Lincoln because it's moving so slow. In fact, here's the radar loop over the last hour. We'll likely see this area right here become very close to severe just west of Bennett. And notice that doesn't move. That's just sitting there. and this one also. Now that hail core is expanding into the southern tier of Lincoln. So let's zoom into the city of Lincoln again. So there you go. Let's see. Yeah, this is severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County until 7:45, and it does include most of the city of Lincoln. Getting reports of pea-sized hail in North 14th Street. Let's see, heavy downpours. Let's see. Just looking for more information. Seems like the hail is coming to an end here in southwest Lincoln for here at Channel 8. Let's see. Continuing the severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County. Latest information from them. It's still moving southeast at 10 miles per hour with quarter-size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So clear this off. So the latest is severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Includes the city of Lincoln, Pioneers Park, Holmes Lake Park, and Yankee Hill Lake. This is moving southeast at around 10 miles per hour, really slow. And so heavy rain, maybe even some minor flooding in some spots as this storm makes its way south and east. And notice, this is an hour loop, and it's barely made its way across the city of Lincoln. So it is definitely a slow-moving thing as it heads towards Saltillo, Roca Road, Hickman. You're likely going to see this storm eventually. So will Centerville. Bennett, you're seeing your own storm that isn't severe yet, but it is very close. And then hail is in the southern and southwestern quarter of the city of Lincoln. We just had it here at the Channel 8 studio, and it was coming down pretty good. We had, and I showed you at the beginning, had quarter-size, almost quarter-size hail. So that's what this storm is warned for: quarter-size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gust potential. So let's take a look at the wind velocity with this storm. I'm going to pause this for a second. We're going to look at the velocity and see what kind of wind. It doesn't look like a whole lot, to be honest with you. That's never a bad thing. Well, that last wind velocity, for those that are in the know about when greens and reds are really close to each other, there's rotation. That was from a radar long ways away, so no fear there. But let's take a look. I want to see wind gust. Hide the warning. This looks like a wind gust right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing much in the way of wind gusts, so I don't think that's as much to worry about. Let me zoom out here. Yeah. Okay, so wind gusts I'm not going to worry about right now, but the potential is there. As storms roll through, they can easily do anywhere from 40 to 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts, but it doesn't look like that's the case right now. So we'll go back to the radar, and I'll show you that there's still that hail core. In fact, there we go. So if you're just joining us, thank you for tuning in to Channel 8. We'll keep you updated as the storm progresses. It is moving through the city of Lincoln, and the largest hail right now, anywhere from South 27th to Southwest 12th, kind of, well, there's South 14th. There's South 14th, Old Farm Road. Here's Old Cheney right here. Here's Highway 77. And this area right here is seeing the largest hail. So this is the very southwestern corner of the city of Lincoln. As the storm moves south and east, looks like Yankee Hill Road may eventually see some of this larger hail. So between Pioneers and Yankee Hill Road, west of 27th Street is about where the heaviest part of this is at. Let me zoom out and give you a little bit better view. So this storm popped up about an hour ago, just north of the capital city. It grew in intensity very quickly and crossed the city of Lincoln, across O Street about a half an hour ago, and now it's in the southern fringes of the city of Lincoln, directly over the city of Lincoln. And this is now moving south and east. Let's see, hail at 27th and Pine Lake, pea-size hail north 14th, that was earlier. Let me see. A spotter reporting golf ball size hail at Highway 77 and Warlick Boulevard. So that's the extreme southwestern corner of the city of Lincoln. So yeah, that's some big hail. So what we're seeing is there's West Denton Road right there, Van Dorn up to the north. So you're not going to see a ton of hail all over, like big hail like that everywhere. But every now and then a tennis ball or a golf ball sized piece of hail is going to fall where you see these pink shades on the radar. And we have about another 30 minutes left on this severe thunderstorm warning. Not even sure what's on TV right now, what was on Channel 8, but if you were watching it, I apologize. But we've got a kind of a dangerous situation here. I'm sure it's cooled us off though, and we needed that. I'm gonna just real quick see what the temperatures are. At the airport it is now 88. I mean, we went from 102 to 88, so that definitely helps. I'm gonna look at the satellite and radar. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because we're not the only ones seeing storms. There's also this severe thunderstorm warning just north of Hebron, and this would be the second storm moving through this area today. Let's go now and look at their radar. Looks like that storm has weakened a little bit as it moves towards the city of Hebron along Highway 81. So some good news there. And these storms continue to churn away. There's also a storm over here by on the other side of Omaha. Boy, Omaha saw some big hail earlier. Fremont saw baseball-sized hail earlier, and that's probably where this storm from Lincoln came, or that's over the city of Lincoln now. An outflow boundary, likely from Fremont, churned its way here. Looks like we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. One moment as this prints off. Severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster and Odo County. So we expected this. That severe thunderstorm that was near Bennett not too long ago is now severe for Lancaster and Odo County until 8 p.m. This is 12 miles southeast of Lincoln. It's moving south at a rigorous 5 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts associated with that. So this is the storm that just went severe. This one right here between Norris High School and Syracuse. It is moving south at 5 miles per hour. Ping pong ball size hail. That's 1.5 inches in diameter. So also 60 mile per hour wind gusts associated or possible with that. So let me put this into loop mode. And in fact, let me do something different. I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit. These are moving very, very slowly. They really are. And because of that, it might be a little hard to put a tracker on them. But let's just do it that. Rokeby Public School, Saltillo, and Hedge Hill School over the next 20 minutes. And then this area, we're going to do it just a little bit differently. This, down like this. And Panama about 7:30. I mean, that's otherwise it's fields and open areas, which if a severe thunderstorm is going to roll through, that's kind of where you want it to be. Unless you're a farmer, then of course you don't want it to happen like that. So that's, there was just an update right there. So now, just to recap, and I'm going to zoom out, and we'll go through all of these. So that one severe thunderstorm that was over by Hebron, now not severe anymore. So the only thing severe are these two right here. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County till 7:45. Lancaster, and Odo County until 8 p.m. What I do want to do is I want to show everybody what it looks like. And there's a view. I'm going to spin this camera around. There's the Capitol building. So let's look off to the south. And there's the severe storm making its way south of the capital city. And we did have some hail. I had some coworkers bring in some hail that had fallen. I'm assuming they had to go outside and get pelted by the hail. So thank you very much, guys, for putting yourself in harm's way to show me the hail. But yeah, this is what the storm looks like from southwest Lincoln. It is moving away, but we still have the severe thunderstorm warning in place until 7:45 for the capital city and 8 p.m. for southeastern Lancaster and southwestern Odo County. Ping pong ball size hail associated with that. So let's go back to the radar, and we've got an update right here. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 7:45 for southeastern Lancaster County. This severe thunderstorm is now located 4 miles southeast of Pioneers Park. That's 5 miles south of Lincoln, moving southeast at 10 miles per hour. Golf ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts a possibility with this storm. So these are moving slowly, but they're also dropping anywhere from quarter to golf ball size hail. I did see some storms, or did see some hail earlier that was a little bit smaller than that, about nickel size hail. Did just get a question about storms for the overnight, and we may see one more round of storms late tonight into early tomorrow morning. So this is just round one. It does look like a lot of the larger, these pink shades right here, right there, there, and there. That's where you're most likely to see larger hail. And this was a large area for southwest, the city of Lincoln, the southwestern corner of Lincoln. That is now starting to dwindle in size. So a little bit of good news there. But this over here, Highway 43 and Roca Road between Bennett and Panama, seeing some pretty big hail right now. So keeping an eye on that. We did have some hail here in the city of Lincoln. And we still have these 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, one for Lancaster County and one for southeastern Lancaster County and Odo County until 8 p.m. So resetting everything, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that is in place until midnight. It did include the capital city. In fact, here's what it looks like. So we're kind of on the western fringe of this. In fact, I'll zoom out and show you that this goes all the way up into Wisconsin. So we're on the very western fringe of this severe thunderstorm watch that is in place until midnight. So, but again, like I said earlier, there's another chance for some storms overnight. This is just round one. Here's where all the storms are at. Kind of a wide look at the state of Nebraska, excuse me. And really the only place that's seen severe weather right now is the capital city and areas just to the south. So let me zoom into that area real quick. So there you go. This is the 2 areas we're most concerned with right now. The southern fringe of the city of Lincoln towards Saltillo, and then near Bennett just south of there. Between Douglas, Norris High School, and Bennett, some core of hail core right there. Let me see from the National Weather Service, see if there's any updated information. Just the latest information was that golf ball size hail near 77th, or Highway 77 and Warlick. That was at 7:09 p.m. So about 10 minutes ago, there was a report of golf ball size hail near Highway 77 and Warlick Boulevard in Lincoln. Excuse me. So putting this into loop mode, it does look like that storm in southern Lincoln is diminishing a little bit. Still some pink showing up, but that storm really exploded in just south of Bennett, and likely some large hail. In fact, I'm going to zoom in to that area. Yeah, right between Bennett and Panama. Likely seeing some large hail somewhere in this area. Between South 190th Street, Panama Road, Roca Road, between Bennett and Panama. And then zooming out, back over to the city of Lincoln. Good news there is that we're still seeing spots of pink. When you see these right here, probably anywhere from nickel to quarter size hail. We did get a report just a little bit ago of golf ball size hail. So it can still pulse up fairly quickly, but it has been diminishing a little bit as it combines. It looks like it's combining forces between Lincoln, Bennett, and Norris High School. Those two storms are joining. So when that happens, sometimes energy is pulled away from one and given to another. That looks to be the case right now with that storm south of Bennett and south of Lincoln. The one south of Lincoln losing strength, the one south of Bennett gaining strength. So a little meteorology for you right there. Going to zoom out and change what we're looking at here. So here's the entire state of Nebraska. It shows that most of the state is quiet right now. So if you're watching us in central Nebraska, Grand Island, Columbus, McCook, and you're thinking, okay, nothing's happening here, what's going on? Well, there's some very strong storms in southeast Nebraska that our friends and family are dealing with right now. So I apologize for cutting into your programming, but we hopefully can get you back to programming here in just a little bit. But these storms continue to push south and east, and as they do, they're taking some severe weather with it. Another wave over here, this is going to push another wave at us overnight and give us a chance for some storms overnight into very early tomorrow morning. So let's zoom in back into the area of question, and that is southern Lancaster County into Otoe County. I'm going to change radars because this is the latest information we have. And it does look like I can probably get us back to programming in just a little bit. The storm that was severe, that went through the city of Lincoln, I'm not seeing any hail responses there. Hail returns, excuse me. So give it just a little bit. Let me see from the National Weather Service. Severe thunderstorm watches continue. See, somebody's calling me right now. Can't answer the phone. But yes, I think we are. I mean, there's still some strong storms out there. Still some hail potential moving towards Panama and Douglas as it moves down Highway 43. But I think we are safe to let everybody get back to programming. So thank you for joining us this evening. And if anything pulses back up, we will cut back in and let you know what's going on. Stay safe out there. Severe thunderstorm watch does go until midnight tonight, so a few more storms are possible, and then again in the overnight. So we'll keep track of that for you. And if nothing pops up before 10 o'clock, please join us at 10 o'clock for the news, and we'll have more updates. Stay safe. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right, we're still on YouTube. If you're watching on Channel 8, thank you. Appreciate that. We are, let's see, what was that? Okay, how's everybody doing? Let's adjust a few things here. Okay. All right. Well, I did just see a report from the National Weather Service that they're continuing the severe thunderstorm warning for central and southeast Lancaster County, just south of Lincoln, for hail. Let me see. But they reported tennis ball size hail in Douglas County. For 1.5 inches hail in Lancaster County until 7:45. Let me see something. We should kind of want to go back on. Okay.
Uh-oh. We're good.
Let's see. Hi, Apollo. Well, I understand completely. I really do. Simply budget. What is the chance for storms or rain? 100%. Oh, for tomorrow or for tonight? Well, that's different.
He wants to do another cut-in.
I'm going to do another cut in to channel 8. It just seems like we not quite out of the woods yet. Wait, hang on, I can't hear you. Yes, I'm ready. Hi, once again, meteorologist Rusty Dawkins with KLKN News Channel 8. Wanted to cut in just another time. We did just get another report or an update from the National Weather Service that this storm just south of Lincoln is still being warned for 1 to 1.5 inch diameter hail. So I just didn't feel right letting everybody go, and even the storm south of Bennett too has some large hail with it as well. So we're just going to stick with you for a little bit longer and let everybody know what's going on. So we'll zoom into a couple of different spots here, and just if you're watching something on Channel 8, thank you. And I apologize that it's just the severe weather is really close to a lot of people, and we want to make sure everybody knows what's happening. So zooming in, still this area right here, the southern fringe of the capital city still has a potential for 1 to 1.5 inch diameter hail. So does this right now between Bennett and Douglas into the western fringe of Otoe County and the southeastern corner of Lancaster County between Panama Road and Roca Road on 43 there. So we're just going to stay with you a little bit longer, and we'll let everybody know what's going on just for a few more minutes here, and then we'll get you back to programming. But I want to just make sure everybody knows what's happening. I'm still one or two more scans here, and if it looks like this area right here continues to diminish, then we'll likely let you go. which I'm still leaning towards that. So we're just going to do a couple of more times here. Oh my goodness. Clay County. I'm just seeing a report. Clay County. When was this? It's 6:18, so this was over an hour ago. But a report near Sarenville of grapefruit-sized hail, 4 inches in diameter, in Clay County. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted there. So the severe thunderstorm warning continues for southeastern parts of Lancaster County, and I'm going to put this into a loop mode, and yeah, it did pulse back up just a little bit. I'm going to stop it here, and it looks like it's almost out of that severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45. And this one's pulsing down too. Okay, I do feel better now that to let everybody get back to their regularly scheduled program. But starting to see a little flashing going on here in the studio. But we did have some hail. It does look like the severe thunderstorm warning goes until 7:45. That's for this one right here. And then this one goes until 8 p.m., I believe. Yes, until 8 p.m. And all of these storms have the potential for 1 inch to inch and a half diameter hail. But it does look like this is starting to weaken a little bit. So, okay, I think what we're going to do is we are going to send it back to programming. Just had a little concern there that one storm was pulsing back up, and it looks like it's starting to relax a little bit. So thanks again for tuning in. We're going to send it back to programming. Please keep it tuned to Channel 8. We'll keep you up to date. Okay. I'm going to do one more cut in. Thanks. Whew. Okay. How bad will the storms be in the morning for the farmers market? Hopefully they're out of here by then. And I haven't had a chance to look at the most recent model, so I don't know what they're saying yet. It's been since about 5 o'clock this afternoon. It had things rolling through. Models don't know what's going on. That's part of the problem. One model had it moving in at 1 a.m., another one had it at 6 a.m., another one had it at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So they're really no help. I can't get over that grapefruit-sized hail. Jeez. All right, so ooh, cool. Look at this, guys. Hang on. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's a lot of damage with softball or grapefruit size. I don't know what that is. Okay, slow rotation south of Yankee Hill. Okay, cool. Just trying to get my. All right. Just doing a quick tweet here for everybody. And then I'll get back to track. That's just such a cool shot, though. I'm going to do a few retweets here too. I think a lot of people. Let's see. Boy, I missed a lot there. What kind of cloud is that? I don't know. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking at tweets of people sending hail videos and stuff like that. That's a pretty cool shot. Ooh, mammatus clouds, cool. Okay, just going to do a whole bunch of retweets here while you guys look at that cloud that's just south of the capital city. Good. Okay. Seeing quarter size hail in West Van Dorn and Coddington. That was about 20 minutes ago. Cool. Oops. Got some wall clouds moving through. That was a great shot. Salt Dogs game. Yeah, a lot of retweets here. A lot of hail. Hang on, let me see. Okay, no questions yet. All right, good. Sorry, just playing some catch up here now. Yeah, that was cool. There's if you go to my Twitter account, Alexis Swanson, who is a Skywarn Storm Spotter. She posted something, a couple of pictures, pretty cool. All right, all caught up there. How's everybody doing? Let's see, let me move this a little bit. I'll get back to the radar. And the strongest part of the storm is now moving away from the capital city, so a little bit of good news there. Let's see. Is Ottawa safe for now? Canada? Probably never hear that, huh? Our dog wanted to go out, so. Hi, Josie. Ottawa. Where is Ottawa? I can look it up. Hang on. Yeah, there's not an Ottawa, Nebraska. So Caster plays. Is Ottawa safe for now? Where where is that? Okay, pretty much caught up. Cool. Severe thunderstorm continues over here. That is until 8 o'clock for Lancaster and Odo. That's moving south and east. This is the worst of it right there. That southeastern corner. That's Odo County. Ottawa is in Kansas. Oh, that Ottawa. I don't. Kansas. Okay, so that is. Jeez. Okay, Ottawa, Kansas is, sorry, southwest of Kansas. You're watching me in southwest of Kansas? All right. No, there's storms headed your way. So, where's Topeka? There's Topeka, there's Manhattan, there's Ottawa. So, no, these storms are going like that. So, there you go, Kansas. But we still have the severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County. That's basically moving out. Oh, cool. You guys got to see this. I mean, how neat is that? That's cool, right? The sun is coming out. Everybody survive okay? Anybody get any damage from the storms? Just got a pretty big hail report in southeast Lincoln, which is where my family lives, or where I live. Let's find out. Hebron. It had died off. It wasn't severe anymore. That's why I kind of stopped talking about it. It's right there. Moving right between Hebron and Fairbury. It's not severe. Some heavy rain, maybe some pea-sized hail. That's about it. Ooh, see that? Oh, dang it. I just saw lightning. But yeah, there's everything's kind of dwindling down now. Still have more storm chances later tonight, but right now it's, in fact, do you guys want to see that? I don't know if you guys want to see that or not, but why not? I got you here. Let's take a look at some different models and what they say. You're welcome, Michelle Tranquil Crafts. Here's the model that shows storms rolling through 5 to 7 to 8 a.m. Really starts to kick up right about midnight. Now, is that going to happen? Maybe. Let's see, I don't know what's going to happen here. Hang on. This might be interesting. Oh yeah, okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Hang on a second. Okay, what we're going to do is set this up so that we have different, we're going to look at some different models, okay? And get rid of the clouds. There's a precipitation. Let's make sure this is doing what I want it to do. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is the HRRR. Okay, we're going to change it over to one of our in-house models. And that has nothing. I mean, look at that. It's, yeah, got it, Kevin. We got that all figured out. Thanks. So this has the storms rolling through north central and northeast Nebraska by midnight, and then that's it. Let's go to the NAM. This is different short range. That has things pushing through by 9 o'clock in the morning, missing Lincoln. See what I mean? I mean, these models are all over the place. I don't know what to trust because none of them are on the same page. Not a one. What do you do? Well, you complain to people that watch you on Twitter. So, again, this is the NAM. Has storms rolling through, starting as early as 2 a.m. Central Nebraska by 7 a.m. That's the NAM. So let's take a look at that HRRR again right there. So that has it moving through the Lincoln area around 7 a.m. So it kicks up around 11, midnight. So if we see storms around midnight in southwest Nebraska, that's probably indicative of these storms actually happening. If we see storms in north central Nebraska by 10 p.m., that's what this is going to be. And if we see storms, oh wait, we did that one. Then if we see storms in, this one actually kind of makes sense, right? Because this is what's happening, 7 p.m. Yeah, this one makes more sense. So that has storms rolling through central Nebraska at 7 a.m. So, okay. So I'm gonna lean towards this one, where severe weather rolls through 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And by 8 a.m., I'm probably gonna have to come back in. Oh, híjole. What is happening? This is weird though. You know, this is really strange. This is, you're usually seeing in July and August, dry and hot. And instead, I saw another severe thunderstorm warning. Lancaster, Johnson, Odo, and Gage. Ping pong ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So that's barely Lancaster County. Lancaster, Johnson, Odo, and Gage. And it's like maybe 20 square miles of gauge in Lancaster County. It's not much. So I'm going to let that one go. Oh, tree damage. Weather radio going off. Yeah, that's so severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County, Gage County. So if you live in those two counties, it's barely a severe thunderstorm. I mean, it's just a slim piece of it, just barely. So your weather radios would go off if you live in Lancaster County. But it does not include the city of Lincoln or most of Lancaster County anyway. It does include mostly, though, Odo and Johnson County, or most of that warning is anyway. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move this around. Uh, 56 and Highway 2, the sun is back out. Yeah, it's having a lot of spots. It's really kind of nice out there now, I think. Let's do this. 83! That's awesome. Still muggy, sure, but at least it's 83. Still 96 in Broken Bow. So the cold front hasn't moved through yet. These were just storms that popped. You get the convective temperature and storms start bubbling up, and that's exactly what happened. We had just like enough boundary. I think there were some outflow boundaries, but the actual cold front isn't not through yet. We could do without the humidity, Rusty. I'll let Mother Nature know of your concern, because there's not a darn thing I can do about it. Hang on, what do I want to do? There we go. So, this right here is energy that's going to go across the state. I mean, that's kind of an outflow boundary, so we'll see. It's like another, oh, look at this, you guys. Hang on, let me, oh, that's lightning, okay. Look at that storm, just north of, northwest of Beatrice, northeast of Beatrice. Right there. It just, whoop, just popped up. Look at that, isn't that crazy? Watch it. It went from that was, let's see. This is 7:45. 10 minutes later. That's so cool. Oops. Boy, my computer is not doing well. Shut something down here. Hey, just getting caught up here on some things. Sorry, get to looking at Twitter and trying to make sure everybody's up to date. All right. All right, I think everybody's kind of winding down here. The fun has been had, so I'm going to let everybody go so I can eat some dinner. And if anything pops back up, I'll let everybody know, and we'll do this again. But until then, bye.